people ask me all the time if Nairobi is safe. So let me answer this properly, okay? At the beginning, I was definitely more on edge. I'm gonna admit it, but because I stick out here, I'm a white woman and people look at me more than they did in New York. Because let's be honest, in New York, people look at you because you're a woman, but nobody really cares. And here it's different, At first, that just took some getting used to, but the longer I've been here, the more comfortable I am. And people are nice, and most of the times people are just reacting to someone who looks different. So it's not hostile and it's not that deep actually. It's basically just in your own head. And I just also had to recalibrate a little bit what I wear and when. At first, I was a little nervous about jewelry, designer bags, all these things. But now I understand it's not a yes or no question. It's where you're going and how you're going and how you move. Like one of my friends from Kenya, she drove through a specific neighborhood with her, with an Uber driver, and somebody tried to snatch the Uber driver's phone through the open window. So yes, theft exists here. And if you walk through that same neighborhood with a Prada bag, it's basically an open invitation. But that doesn't mean that you cannot wear nice things here in Nairobi. It's actually the opposite. You absolutely can. There are plenty of restaurants and cafes and places where everybody wears nice stuff. But I just wouldn't walk home alone late at night in Nairobi. But then I guess I wouldn't walk home alone late at night anywhere in the world as a woman. But that's a different story. So for me, the main risk here that I think about the most is just theft, like driven by stark economic inequality. But the risk of harassment or violence as a woman exists everywhere. That's not something Nairobi suddenly introduced into my life. I felt that in Vienna, I felt that in New York, and I felt that everywhere else I was living. So yeah, what feels different here though is in New York, my biggest additional fear as a family or for my family was gun violence and police violence. And that's not something I feel here at all. And at the same time, I just want to say this clearly, like I don't feel perfectly safe here or anywhere else in the world most of the time. So I guess if you're just aware of your surroundings and if you're intentional about how you move and just if you use common sense, life works perfectly fine here. Nairobi is great. The people are great. And I've not had a single incident here, thankfully. And just people shouldn't be afraid of coming here. If you are not afraid of going to New York, you should not be afraid of coming to Nairobi. So yeah, you just have to understand that and you'll be perfectly fine.